some crappy projects, then I was so excited to get a whitelist easily. I applied to giveaways. Probably there's 20 winners, and it's only 6 people that that apply for the giveaway. And whenever I win this, I'm always happy that okay, yeah, 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 I have the whitelist now. Then I go into Sneakers Head. I think Sneakers Head was my first big whitelist I caught. I Someone sent me the invites, and think we were asked to chat to level 7, and then invite some people. I actually hate having to invite people um to get whitelist, but I had to do it anyway because I feel I'm the kind of person I don't like forcing people to do stuff. If I ask you to do something, okay, I believe this thing has a prospect. If I ask you to do it and you are hesitating to do that, I just have to just let go. Like, okay, this guy is not interested, so I have to move on. So fortunately for me, I got the whitelist for Sneakers Head. Then the hype was there, like a lot of people. Sneakers Head was like a good then, so I was really excited, and I got into NFT. Then the second one I think I got into was Juicy Fruits. I don't know if anybody knows about Juicy Fruits here. I was in Juicy Fruit community then. It was in on Discord. You know, I joined this community just to get the whitelist, but along the line, I got I met some interesting people there. Like anytime I sleep, I dream about having to wake up and talk to these people. We were there. It's just like I don't know how it happened, but I envision it to be like we are actually seeing each other. We are actually chilling because I don't go to any other Discord. I'm mostly there. I spent most of my time there. Like we became family. Yeah. So during the meets, there are a lot of fakers out there. So there are a lot of people I actually don't believe they are just there just to get whitelist, but everybody with their own mindset. I on the main day I was so excited. That was when I got burnt actually. Juicy Food, but regardless, I'm still in the community. In fact, I'm the collab manager for that particular project. Uh, I minted 5 of that NFT. A lot of people want to mint projects then flip. You get so it's from I think the total supply was 2002 or so, but it didn't get mint out, and it's the whole community was down, the mood was down, everybody was like, people I thought were there, like genuinely there, they are nowhere to be seen. A lot of people left the Discord. Some of them even dropped laughing emoji that the project failed. I was like, bro, like this isn't what everybody is here for. A lot of people, definitely this set of people are in almost all the projects. They're just there, they're just there for probably the hype or to get the whitelist. They are not genuinely there. They will do whatever it takes to form. They are actually with the project, to form out there. They are a member, a genuine member of it. Because that was the first time I had this experience. Because I was really surprised. Somebody that is super active, dedicated his time on the space, on the VC, always there every time. And during the means, they just they couldn't even mint one of the NFT. So I believe a lot of, definitely, I'm not blaming them though. I just felt, even if you are not going to be minting, okay, you are part of the community, you should stay. Even if the project didn't do well, you should actually stay. Like I always say, we are building connection here in the NFT space. So me, I take this whole space and community as priority, because a project that is built on community mostly do well, because the community would have to dictate how the project grows. A typical example is Llamaverse. Llamaverse was a free mint. It started from nothing, and it is where it is now. Everybody wants to be a part of the Llama universe. You get. I believe uh having to be a member of the community, you don't have to fake anything to, I don't know, probably that's not the way, because that's not the way I am. I see it's weird when I see people try to do that because I had this experience with juicy food. Those people I thought they were my friends, I thought I had something with, and they just went. So I don't know how people will see that. So that's my journey to NFT. I've got bonds several times in some other project also. So I don't know. Let me just summarize it that way. Don't let me talk too much. I guess. If there's another thing, I will definitely unmute and speak. I know I've been telling her she's always shy to talk. Rika, I'm calling you out now. Come up and talk. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm done for now. Am I logging? Oh, what's this
No,
awkward
thank
No,
silence?
thank
Oh,
for
oh,
No, no,
no,
no, it's
for
all good.
coming,
No, you're
bro.
good over here.
Uh,
Okay, so
you're
yeah,
Thank you for
good. You're
coming, in,
good.
brother.
yeah, thank you, Ben, for sharing your wonderful journey. Yeah, that was a long journey as well. Okay, so let's move on to our next speaker, Professor.
Hey guys, what's up? How's everyone doing? A lot of familiar faces. I can't take everyone's name. Sorry, the list goes on forever if I do that. So, what's up, homies? I hope you all are doing well. So I just wanted to quickly say something to 60, but I don't see them anymore. They're not here, is it?
Yeah,
you'll
she
see her
left
later
probably.
in our space.
Yeah, that's all right. So, she was
Yeah,
saying
what do you want
that
to say?
Heto has been listening and she's never heard him speak, right? Yeah, so I just wanted to put out that Heto has been using translator to communicate with all of us, and it takes a lot. And I think he did get pinned down in Degen lawyer space, wherein he was put in a stage wherein he had to speak, and he did speak. So I've heard him speak for a couple of times, and he's still getting there. So as we uplift other people, let's uplift him as well, and let's give him his time so that he can take his own sweet time. And when he's up for it, when he's ready, he'll come and talk to us. I'm pretty sure that we're going to vibe with him as well. So yeah, that's one thing that I wanted to say. And Red, you've been hosting spaces wherein you move people around, right? So you give everyone an opportunity to co-host, if I'm not wrong.
Yep.
Yes, Red, when you do that, just make sure that you teach them the basic functions of co-hosts as well, so that it will help them in leading their own spaces when they do that. So that's something that I wanted to add as well. So yeah, it's about NFT journey, right? So pretty interesting topic, man. Fan page. Never really spoken about my journey or the reason why I'm on this space. So not here for whitelist, not here for quick flips. My friends literally dragged me onto the space because they're building something, and I come from a background of marketing and operations, and they see me as an integral part in building that community and scaling the team, because that's what I do in my real life as well. I've scaled a couple of startups, so I'm here to learn things as of how things operate in the Web3 world. But I just got on here to see how the communities function, how things work, and how teams are built, and what they focus on, and how the strategies are devised, and all of that. But then again, I met so many people who are like an integral part, who feel like family to me, whom I talk to every day. And then again, I saw great founders whom I wanted to invest on. So I never really invest on the projects, the roadmap. I invest on people because I believe they can build. I believe they can deliver, even though it takes delays at times, even though things might not go out very smoothly as planned. But they'll still come up, they'll still deliver. And when they deliver, it'll be quality. So I don't look at the floor price, I don't look at how much money I've made, or how many times my investments have multiplied by. So no matter what projects I get into, I make sure that I'm at a phase wherein I can directly communicate with the founder even after the mint is done, because after the mint is done, that's when the real project starts. So I'm in contact with a bunch of founders that I've um, been a part of, the projects that I've been a part of. I still talk to them, I still check up on them, I keep talking to them if I have anything to ask or say to them, or yeah, stuff like that. So I think it's all about connections for me. Hopefully, I can help my friends build their project as well, and like I wish them all the success and luck. Hopefully, we build a legacy that's gonna remain here forever. Yeah, that's about my journey, guys.
Beautiful,
Thank-
beautiful. Thank you for sharing.
Yes,
Eunice, you wanted to say something?
yes, no. I wanted to say, Professor, I love that. Like every time you come up and speak, like normally, I like yours was the first space that I joined and I talked in together with Ash and Manny, and like you're definitely. I so agree with the fact that like you are helping and like everyone to build something greater. And as for me, like you helped me to speak up, and now I'm co-hosting for like 2 hours now. So I totally agree. I hope that we are all going to be like keep supporting each other, and we're going to be in here for the long run, and just keep building and just adding to each other. I love that, Professor. And as for what you said about Red X, that the he would allow people to like rotating in their co-hosting. I was actually one of the first that he let me co-host, so that was the first co-hosting that I did. So a big shout out to Redex, and he did try to teach me how to use the buttons. Actually, he told me to familiarize, but I mean, yeah, I wasn't apparently so successful in that. Hopefully, I'm better in the speak part. Cringe. I'm sorry as well if I'm doing a lot of mistakes, but I mean, like it all comes from a good heart. I promise. And yeah, so big shout out to you, all of you. And I think so I'm gonna give the voice to Mandy. You had your hand raised up for a while now, so thank you for your patience.
Hi, hello everyone here. Good afternoon, good morning. It's morning here in Nigeria. How you all doing? Yildiz, Thaner, and how are you all doing?
We're doing great, great. Happy to have you here with us.
Thank you so much. And Operation Synth fan page. This is actually my very first time being on the space, and the aura, the vibe, the mood is very soothing and very inspiring as well. This is the kind of spaces that I love to be in, spaces that lets you express yourself and to be around people who have had their moments in the NFT community and now are waxing strong. It's a wonderful experience. I'm Victor Mendia from Nigeria, and my journey as an NFT in the NFT space. Wow, I joined the NFT community in November. How did I know of NFT? It was in a comment section on Facebook. A lady put out her artwork and really underpriced it. So a guy commented and commented on the work and told the lady that she could actually make more money and more value would be placed on her work if she ventured into NFT. And when he made mention of that word NFT, I was like, okay, what does this mean? So I had to go and research on it, and it looked like a very long, detailed, research and venture. I said, okay, I think I'll just let this one rest for a while, and just wanted to say that that was how it all started, and here I am, just from a comment section, which is what I always tell people to, master the art of reading. When you go on social media, when you go online, when you're browsing, always look out for information, because I found that of NFT in a very flimsy way, assuming that I wasn't online, going through people's comment section to see if I can find an information that really would benefit me. I wouldn't have known about it. So, reading is very, very important. And when I joined, I I was it was really a mess. Sorry to use that word, because I started off with a particular site. I wouldn't want to mention their name because I don't want to bring anyone down. And the site was not really. I would say I got scammed. They told me to put my work out there, and the man purchased my work, you know, and then put a broken link or something, and it was just all a mess. But I felt very bad because, as innocent as I am in the NFT community, then I didn't understand what I was doing. So I just felt every potential person that is giving me a good reason to join knows what he's doing. So it was easy for me to just trust. And then I learned my lesson the hard way. I joined. another platform called Curate. I realized that I wasn't really getting my work in the best way that I can. And somebody told me, Victor, put your work on OpenSea. And I was like, okay. And that was the first time I joined Twitter. I had never been on Twitter before because Twitter has never really been my thing. I'm more of an Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn sort of person because of my career. So I joined Twitter and it didn't even stay up to 24 hours. My account got suspended. So I was like, okay, this is a good reason why I'm not going to do this. Because I mean, I've not done anything. I've not even gone against the rules and my account is already suspended. I'm done. So my sister was like, Mandy, you don't expect that when you want to venture into something, it's going to be so easy. It's going to be all cupcakes and rainbows. For the fact that your account is suspended, it shows that the reward of it is going to be abundant. It's going to come out well. So don't give up yet. I'm like, I'm done because this is my first time being on Twitter and it's already suspended. So I opened another Twitter account. And that one lasted for like 3 days and it got suspended again. And I was like, okay, you know what? To hell with you guys. I'm done here. I'm not doing this anymore. And everyone was all like, Mendy, this is just a sign that something is going to come out of it. I was like, are you for real though? First, I got scammed by someone. Second, I opened a Twitter account, suspended. Third, this is another account getting suspended. I'm done. So naturally, I'm not the kind of person that back down. I might feel angry. I might feel upset over a situation, but give me few minutes, I would bounce back. That's how I am. I don't know how to back down completely. Excuse me. So I had to read about Twitter first. That was the homework I did. I had to learn about Twitter and how the algorithm works. I realized that I was actually replying to people's comments on my work so speedily. So maybe they thought I was a bot and all that, and clicking on different links because I'm a novice in the NFT community. So I believe that was the reason why Twitter felt this guy has to be a bot. And God knows I'm not a bot. I'm a human trying to survive. I'm trying to put my work out there. So I had to wait for a while, and then I opened the third Twitter account, and this one lasted for a month and got suspended again. And I was like, okay, there has to be a reason why this thing is happening to me. My village people are after me. you know, I felt really, really bad. It even made me a bit depressed for the first time. I fell into depression a bit because I was putting my all. I'd already gathered a lot of fan base. I had like 500 followers and people knew me. I was on Twitter Spaces and then it got suspended. And so I said to myself, okay, I think I have to let Twitter rest for a while I use other platforms like Clubhouse, which is also what I want to also talk about. That as much as we are in a space on Twitter Space, let us also utilize other avenues because I found my first helper on Clubhouse, the person that paid for my gas fee on Ethereum, I found that person on Clubhouse. I didn't find that person on Twitter. So I felt like everything that was happening was leading me to this person. That was when I realized that every situation that happens in our lives is for a purpose, is for a value. So when I met this man, Jiga is his name, God bless him. He was the one, him and I think his sister, they were the one that helped me. They sent me about $100 and something. They taught me how to, put my work on the Ethereum blockchain and all that. And I came back and I explained everything to this man. He told me, come back on Twitter. You cannot back down. Even if they'll suspend you 10 times, come back 100 times, come back stronger. And so I opened this present Twitter account. And since February till now, it has not been suspended. And I'm thankful for that. I have really grown. I've learned my lessons the hard way. I have learned not to click on any links anyhow. I've learned to listen. I've learned a whole lot. I'm now wise. I'm now wiser in the NFT community, and I hope to get more wisdom. And now I'm grinding. I've met a lot of people in the NFT community. This is my particular career path. Being a fashion illustrator was something that my father was totally against. Um, and he told me that you have to decide between this your career and your education. I'm not going to sponsor your education if you venture into fashion illustration. I was beside myself, but I still had to follow my dream because my dream is valid. It cost me a lot of things. I lost out of life, I lost out of education, but I still kept on following my dream. And look at me today. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm not where I used to be. I'm at peace with myself because I'm living my dream. And I have a school, Media Fashion Illustration School, online, which I use to train people. I've trained thousands of people through Telegram and Zoom the skill of fashion illustration. So when I look at all the success I've had, because success is not only monetary, it's not about how many white lists that you've gotten. It's not about how many people's Discord that you belong in. It's about the value that people can say about you when when your name is being mentioned. People should be able to point to you and say, "This person inspired me." So this is my journey been so far, and I have garnered another family here again on this particular space, and I'm so proud of this. So thank you so much for the opportunity. It's a long story, but I'm happy that I was able to say it anyway, and I'm so honored for this opportunity. Thank you.
Mandy, I'm